Critical new video just released shows the moment a Portsmouth police officer is shot 5 times.
16-year-old Will Patterson, accused of opening fire on Officer Angelina Baclini, is seen on her body camera. Moments later, bullets fly as Officer Baclini screams officer down.
13 News Now reporter Jacqueline Lee joins us live outside the courtroom to walk us through the video from that November day. Jacqueline.
Yeah, David, prosecutors presented that body camera footage as evidence to support their argument that Will Patterson Jr. shot Officer Angelina Baclini. And as prosecutors played that video, people in the courtroom from both sides started crying. Today is day 2 of 16-year-old Will Patterson Jr.'s trial. Prosecutors are trying to prove he shot Portsmouth police officer Angelina Baclini 5 times last November. So they presented this body camera footage as evidence. Baclini took the stand today, saying she recognized Patterson as a runaway and tried to detain him so she could, quote, return him home. But the defense questioned why she never told him to get off his bike when she first saw him and asked why she didn't turn on her body camera until she already made contact with him. After multiple eyewitnesses took the stand, prosecutors then showed this body camera footage of when officers found Patterson after the shooting. One officer testified, saying after Patterson was taken into custody, Patterson was smiling and said if they took the handcuffs off him, he would, quote, bleep them up. And of course, as we learn more information from this trial, we'll keep you updated on our website at 13newsnow.com and on our newscasts. Live in Portsmouth, Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.
All right, a cool spring Tuesday outside. Slowly but surely, warmer weather is in fact coming.
It's about time. Let's check out the temperatures right now. Saluda 50, Hampton 51, Virginia Beach 50. What does this mean for tonight, Jeff?
Well, it means some chillier temperatures compared to what we would typically find this time of year. Good news is there's nothing on radar. At least we have some sunshine out there to help things a little bit. It's all because of the north wind or northeasterly. That's why it is so cool, because the water temperature is still so chilly this time of year. So when the wind comes in off the water, you get temperatures like that. You need to switch it around, and that's what we have in the forecast. So nice sky views out there. In fact, all across the region, that's what we have. We have the chilly temperatures, as I mentioned, though, for tonight, and those readings will drop down in some spots once you get inland into the upper 30s. But let's talk about the good news, the silver lining, if you will. The light at the end of the tunnel, whatever you want to call it, even though it's chillier tonight, a little bit milder tomorrow, and then near 80 degrees by Friday. Not a record. In fact, Thursday will be 70s, but it just won't be way up near 80. So that's what we're looking at by Friday. I'll let you know about your weekend when I return.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Disturbing news out of Isle of Wight tonight. This man is behind bars accused of producing and distributing child pornography. Thomas Sadler's home was raided last week. He was arrested yesterday. 13 News Now anchor Erin LeBeau has some of the grim details.
In our preliminary and forensic investigation of these electronic devices, we're able to uncover that he was involved in the manufacturing of child pornography.
After that discovery, Isle of Wight County Sheriff's Office arrested Thomas Sadler. Sadler faces several charges for distributing and making child porn. Last week, investigators searched his home off a Courthouse Highway in Smithfield after they got a tip that someone here was uploading and downloading child porn to the site Pinterest.
There was copious amounts of child pornography, images displaying prepubescent boys and girls.
According to court documents, Sadler also admitted to knowing a 9-year-old girl in a video with whom he created several sexually explicit videos while she was sleeping. Deputies are working with other agencies to identify the children in those images found in his home.
This type of deviant behavior is troubling for our investigators, especially now that we're at a point in our investigation where we think that there may, and I want to emphasize may, be local children involved.
Right now, the Isle of Wight County Sheriff's Office is urging anyone whose children may have come in contact or been alone with Sadler to contact their office. Reporting in Isle of Wight County, I'm Erin LeBeau, 13 News Now.
An update to an animal cruelty case out of Hampton. Police have now arrested Emily Wright. She is in custody. Last week, 29 malnourished cats were found in Wright's home. She is charged with 29 counts of animal cruelty. The animals were taken to the Peninsula Regional Animal Shelter for care. Another shelter, Cat Corner, is stepping up to take some of the cats and nurse them back to good health. The Cat Corner says it could use supplies to help the cats. To find out how to donate, look for this story on 13newsnow.com.
Tomorrow, nearly 6,500 sailors will leave Naval Station Norfolk. The Harry S. Truman Carrier Strike Group is heading out for a 7-month-long deployment. The sailors will operate in the Middle East and the Mediterranean. 5 other ships are joining the aircraft carrier of the Truman, of course, 1 guided missile cruiser, the USS Normandy, and 4 guided missile destroyers, the Arleigh Burke, the Buckley, the Forrest Sherman, and the Farragut. The world's first nuclear-powered aircraft carrier is now inactive. We're talking about the Enterprise. Since 2013, more than 1,000 shipbuilders at Newport News Shipbuilding worked to defuel 8 nuclear reactors, inactivate its propulsion systems, and prepare its hull for final tow. The ship will stay at Newport News until a disposal plan is determined by the Navy. Enterprise provided a record 51 years of service to the Navy. More than 100,000 sailors served aboard her.
A retired Norfolk Marine battling cancer is more concerned with his family's comfort than his own. Keith English and his family have been living without functioning heating and air conditioning. On top of that, English has stage 4 lung cancer, a disease that left him with a facial deformity. In January, English was told by a doctor that he had no more than 6 months to live. Tonight, English tells 13 News Now all he wants is his family to be taken care of.
I didn't want my family to be uncomfortable when I passed.
A riveting story here. So English's 15-year-old son Tyler wrote to R.S. Andrews contest and he won. The company is installing a new system for free.